Chad, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. And congrats on the film.
Thank you.
Now, I did really want to start with something serious. I am somebody who fell in love with the Warriors at age 13, so thank you for
another Walter Hill fan.
I've got to ask, when did that moment come to you guys are going to do that?
I'm very much like you. Just in my teenage years, I saw the Warriors. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like all the gangs, the baseball Phillies, and honestly, and just sunk back in the back of my head throughout my career from The Matrix on. I've worked a lot with Joel Silver at the time. Who, a little trivia, that was I think Joel's first real full producer credit was with Walter Hill and the Warriors. Anyways, cut to years and years later. We were writing the John Wick script, and we needed a way to consolidate all the different, we always have the battle royale at the end of the John Wick. And I've never been able to do as much music as I wanted in John Wick. It's always been a little bit of score, Tyler Bates in the score, but very few needle drops or anything like that. Like I think we had one Marilyn Manson and we had like one other one, but nothing huge. And I really love music, and it's something that we wanted to do something different in this John Wick. So I'm like, how do I make it not so goofy and just do a needle drop? We're like, well, and then I scouted Paris. We saw the Eiffel Tower. I'm like, what if there's a radio station out there? And I'm like, we'll have a DJ. And then I'm like, Warriors. Like we'll do we'll paint it black, and we'll do that. We'll get some cool tunes in there, and we'll have this, beautiful DJ doing all this stuff. And we met Luce, who is, a great pop star, and we cast her in that. And that was just a great way to get music in and pay tribute to something I really, really loved as a kid.
I was in the front row of that press screening Tuesday being like, do the song. And I just, oh my God.
And we did Nowhere to Run.
Oh, I was freaking out. Now, I do, speaking to kind of history of work, it's been almost 10 years since the first film. And since then, this series has become something different, something so unique and so big. Like, kind of in retrospect, having kind of this almost decades worth of experience and retrospection, what has surprised you the most about John Wick?
Oh, that we're still here. No, it's flattering and shocking and a bit surreal. I mean, we started this as kind of a goof. Keanu and I wanted to make an action movie that we wanted to see, and we wanted to break some of the rules and not do some of the stereotypical stuff that was going on at the time. And we were just like, okay, let's try it. No one's looking. We're so small, no one will ever see it. So let's just try this thing over puppy, and we'll take Greek mythology and we'll layer it over this, it's a modern day fantasy film is what we've tried to get. Hopefully people get that. You have Blade Runner and sci-fi, you have Lord of the Rings and period piece. So how do you do a modern day fantasy? And I don't think a lot of people have tried that. There's a few out there, but we're like, okay, we're not superhero land. We're not this. So how do we make this surreal? How do we do it? And then we just took the mythological realm and put it over. And I mean, obviously that's why Chiron is named Chiron, and Zeus and Apollo, and all my set pieces are super big anamorphic shots. So when you see Ian and Lance walk into that thing, they look the pillars of gods everywhere, and you can see all the iconic references we do. And I just think that's what's been interesting, is that little, I guess Keanu and I write down all the things we love. I love museums, we love tactical shooting, we love martial arts, we love Wong Kar-wai, we like Zhang Yimou, we like Zatoichi, we like a Kurosawa, we like Leone, we like Bertolucci, we like Tchaikovsky, we like all these different things, from like statues. We like, Keanu and I both love art, Renaissance, period, modern, whatever. So how do we get that in the movie? Keanu's a musician. I love music. How do we have music? So we just made this list of 100 things we love, and we just try to shove as many as we can in each movie. And it turns out that there is an audience that loves muscle cars. There's an audience that loves, competitive and tactical shooting. There's a huge martial art audience. There's a people that like themes and not messages shoved down their throat. They just want to see a pretty picture. And there's people that really appreciate the cinematography. There's people that couldn't care about the cinematography, but they love the action. There's people that love the thematics, but don't care much for the action. So hopefully we've done a lot of the little things that we love that seem to resonate with people that we love. And that's, I guess, it's always surprising when people love the same things you do or react to the same things you do. And that's probably what I'm most surprised about. Like, people like this kooky world we've built.
Well, you're right. It's just the perfect cultural blend that kind of just make us all just like, oh, that's cool. Thank you so much for taking the time. Genuinely congrats again on the film.
Thank you. That's very nice.